Bud Reedner back in the shop. Working on race cars again. Trying to get ready for the weekend. We got, if anybody remembers, we went to Jefferson last weekend or 2 weekends ago and ran the Bandolero, Easton's Bandolero. Ran my hobby stock. My car was right on the money, and this thing really just needs to be kind of cleaned up. I got to go through some wheels and tires and get some stuff situated to go to Thomas Sparta Speedway on Friday, this coming Friday. This thing, on the other hand, when it ran really well. It just didn't run really well very often. So we are going to delete the motor that's in there. We're going to put the spare motor in, and I know this one runs really good. So we're going to do that and then get ready for Saturday. Their opener at Jefferson is Saturday, and Bandoleros are on the schedule. So yeah, Monday afternoon working in the race shop, I guess. So thanks everybody who watched the last video, the Enduro video. That one's actually doing really well right now, so I do appreciate everybody watching that one and all the new subscriptions and things like that are going on. So I appreciate that. Trailer's still an absolute disaster from the weekend. We just kind of threw everything in there, and to get out of the rain on Saturday, it was cold and wet and miserable all day, and then I had to get the car got claimed, so I had to take it all apart, and so there was just, the trailer's a mess. So I gotta get that cleaned up. I want to get my car done tonight. I want to get Easton's motor switched over and running, so then that thing's pretty much ready to go for the weekend. It just really needs to be loaded up after that, and I want to get my car ready. Probably do some wheels and tires here. Maybe not tonight, but I at least want to get the bulk of it done. If I gotta dismount some tires tomorrow or whatever, I will. So I suppose we'll strap in and let's get after it. And just like that, we got a big old hole where a motor used to be. So we're going to get a can of brake clean in there and get all that cleaned up and get all the oil and crap out of there and dirt and stuff like that, and get the new one in. So this is the one we've had for, I don't know, we've had that motor in his car for probably 2 or 3 years, and then we had a different one in last year that we should have just left in, but you know, I thought we'd try this one again, and here we are. So all right, motor is installed. The Bandolero should be sitting on go the way it sits right here. So everything went pretty good with that. You just seen it was running here a second ago. So got everything wiped down, everything cleaned up. Just got to put the rear deck lid on yet, but that's up in the other garage. So other than that, this thing should be set to jet. So car is pretty good at practice, like I said, other than the motor issue that we were having with it. But I think, you know, with putting this motor in, I believe as though we probably took care of that issue. So hopefully that thing is good to go, or as good as it was last year. It was pretty quick at the end of last year. So we're gonna get going on this here. I just kind of want to wipe this one down, and like I said, I don't have a whole lot to do with this one. I just want to kind of go over it once, run a wrench over everything, and get it cleaned up and just get ready. I got to get some tires and stuff dismounted. But I'm not going to do that tonight. It's getting to be about, I don't know, 6 or 6:30 here now, so I'm not going to run out to Dad's. And I'll go out tomorrow and get my wheels and tires dismounted, and probably take the new Smyrna wheels and tires and dismount those, put the tires in the shelf, and save those for when we go back down there in November. So I'll just use those wheels for the Toma Sparta Speedway wheels and tires was what we use those for. So got to get a set of Hoosier 850s mounted up on those, and we'll be ready to go for Friday. So I suppose we'll get out the glass cleaner and a couple of shop rags and wipe this one down, check for any leaks or anything like that. But this thing was pretty racy on 2 Saturdays ago. I was really happy with how this thing went. So I'm not going to change nothing. I'm going to just, like I said, I'm gonna run a wrench over everything, make sure nothing's falling apart, and we'll be ready to go for the weekend. So get our week's worth of stuff done. All right, that's going to do it for another video in the shop here. So thanks everybody for sticking around. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Like I said, the last video we put up, the Enduro videos, did pretty well. I mean, compared to some of the other ones, I really appreciate the views and really appreciate everybody just kind of checking out what we're doing here. And I don't claim to be the best at it, but this is what it's like to race. Sportsman, hobby stock style cars at local short tracks in the Midwest. I mean, this is what we do, and not everybody knows exactly what goes into this stuff. So, like I said, I do all this stuff by myself. Don't have a lot of help, and I thought maybe some people would be interested in seeing how it was. So, I appreciate everybody, doing the likes and the subscribes and things like that. It means a lot. It means it's not all for nothing anyway. So, like I said, this weekend we're going to go to Toma Sparta Speedway on Friday, race the hobby stock, and then Easton will be racing the opener at Jefferson on Saturday. Hobby stocks have off, so Toma's a pretty cool little racetrack. I'm pretty excited to show you guys that one. So, other than that, I got my little big check hung on the wall right next to my other big check. So. That was the check we got for second place in the Enduro on Saturday, so pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of them. I like big checks. I'm a big fan of big checks you can hang on the wall. So I'm proud of my 2 checks that I got. So as always, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one.